Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to say first, all glory to God. Without him, I am nothing.
Power the shove. Neighbor Nation, we will see you on Saturday afternoon. Riley Meister gets the point.
Smacked into left field. Say goodnight to that baseball.
This is another one. It's back to back jacks for KSU Tuscarawas. Needs a point, and it's alive. Hanson pushes it over. Unbelievable. We play on. It's blocked. We're tied. We're tied. Unbelievable.
Welcome back to Ron Mottl Field for game number 2 of our doubleheader as the now 24-13-1 first place in the OCCAC Tri-C Triceratops take on the 7-24 Edison State Chargers. Once again, I am Nathan Smee. Alongside me today, John Kersey. The mood here at Ron Mottl Field is a lot better now knowing that Lakeland got the win in game number 1 over Brighton and Stratton, and Tri-C now controls their own destiny in regard to hosting a playoff game in a few weeks.
Ebullient is the name. Is the word that comes to my mind. Everybody here is thrilled about that, and nobody anticipated it happening. So that's probably the best part. Love the matchup in the second game when we've got a stud pitcher against a guy. What's that ERA that Mr. Reisinger has?
8.6.
8.6, yeah. So I think, we're feeling like, at least on paper, we should have a really good chance of doing well in this game as well.
This Tri-C team, poised as of late, winners of 11 in their last 12 games. Their only loss was to BW when the third straight team was out there. They have been great as of late, and that's what you were expecting. When you play teams like Kellogg, who already won their conference for the 8th time in the last 9 years, when you play Lansing, who was in second place, which, John, not to put words into the committee's mouths, but could be coming back here in a few weeks now for a 3-6, 4-5, 2-7 matchup, depending on what the committee wants to do in that regard. Beyond that, you're supposed to play Jackson, who's also in the mix. And then finally, a team you played on the road, Macomb. Yeah. All those teams prepare you for the stretch in conference play, and so far it's been so good for Tri-C.
Well, we've seen one of those teams before right here, in the playoffs last year. Having said that, I think the key thing for the Triceratops at this point is this powerful, positive momentum. Like you said, winning 11 out of 12. Keeping it going so when you have that big 4-game series coming up with Brighton Stratton, you're in real good shape for that.
And the culture around this program always is incredible. It's topsball. That's what they do around here, but we had Coach Cap up here in the box during the break talking it up, and as well, he told us that his shin was nearly obliterated by a foul ball yesterday, but he's out there. He's still doing his thing. He actually told us, going back to Diddy Farrell's diving catch, he was like, don't dive, don't dive, don't do it.
Dive, yeah.
In the end, it was the right call, but you can tell this team is having fun out there.
Well, he was having fun at third base coaching, he said. He talked a little bit about that as well. I think the key thing in terms of this is we've overcome this weather. We knew it was bad coming in. Like I said, the lights are on now. There's some mist up there that actually is playing some havoc with balls that hit up high in the air. But having said that, what's really good at this point is that the optimism and what did Colin Powell say? Optimism is a force multiplier. That's what's going on right now. This team is Boyd with good feelings about what it's doing, looking for the 4-game sweep against Edison State, and then that, of course, keeps them in the first place and gives them all the momentum they have to do in next week's important contests.
We've beaten around the bush enough. Keegan Gilbride, let's talk about him.
There he is, man. In my mind, the ace of this staff. He was a key force behind everything we did last year. I don't even know what his win-loss record is. You probably have it at your fingertips. But having said that, he's a powerful righty. He's got a good fastball. He's got a nice curve. Always will challenge hitters. He's never going to back down from anybody. He feels if he's got his best stuff, he can compete against anybody that's in NJCAA competition. So.
And, of course, a 4-2 record on the year. Some really tough games on the mound. But you look at the raw stats, 20 and a third, 8 runs allowed, 4 of which were earned. 7 walks, 29 punch-outs.
What's his WHIP?
Do not have that information now, but ERA 1.77. This will be his 8th appearance of the season.
If his ERA is 1.77, his walks and hits in per innings pitch is probably around 1.1 or some astronomically microscopic number.
I would agree with that as he is the ace of the staff.
Yes,
he's a great player at Talmadge back in the day.
Yeah.
Of course, that's not too far away from you in Cuyahoga Falls, maybe 25, 30 minutes if you're on the right highway.
Oh, maybe 20 minutes on the right time of day.
But still a great school, Talmadge, a really good time, especially when he was there. Justin Tyson was there as well. A lot of great players.
They were good friends and classmates. And what's really good about Keegan is it's that continuity, that he was a key component of last year's team, and here he is being a key component of this year's team. And everybody all of his teammates love him. They all know that he's going to give 100% every time he gets on the mound. It doesn't make a difference if it's Edison State or K-Log or Maycomb or any of the best schools in the region. He's a competitor, and they know that.
Looking at the defense behind him, a pretty similar motley crew of players. Strobenter is catching again. Gallagher at first, Yan Maz at second, Bortnick at short, Miller at third. Let's skip the corners. Ross is in center. Farrell shifts from right to left, and in right field, JB does get the nod today. Jackson Bowles will play in place of Nash Dreger, who gets a rest. But now, if you're Tri-C, if you absolutely need a hit off the bench, you now have one of your best hitters available.
Right, and Bowles is a good defensive player as well. So you got a great defense right now.
First pitch of the day. What would you expect other than a strike?
You're going to see a first pitch strike about 90% of the time from this guy.
Time locally is 3:47 p.m. And as well, just got word that game number 2 is beginning in Solon right now. So another big game to look at, and we'll have updates throughout the broadcast to see what's happening there. Gilbride, 0-1, skips in, and they will check. And the answer is no, he didn't go. But looking behind the plate, I'm glad that they're giving Strobenter another game back there. He has been great as of late, and that's a guy that, as somebody who has covered Holy Name, went to Holy Name, when you saw him in the Lake Catholic jersey, you were thinking to yourself, shoot, I don't want to see this guy. Now in Tri-C uniform, you do. The 1-1 fouled away.
He did an excellent job in game 1 behind the plate, making some great calls in terms of placement of the balls. On defense, I remember he got a walk on 4 pitches and moved around the bases really well. I mean, everything he did, he helped stir everything that helped Triceratops win that first game.
He's exactly what you want out of a catcher, and crazily enough, your 4th catcher.
Well, Tri-Ci's got depth in a lot of areas. That's one of them.
That's what makes them such a tough out. The 1-2 tipped back.
Keegan was aiming for the outside corner.
And we talked about that a lot with Ethan Elbert. In and out, 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 in. Could we see up, up, down today, or down, down, up?
I'm guessing up, up, down, but I could be wrong.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him go north-south opposed to east-west.
Yeah.
Especially with that breaking ball and as well the changeup. Yeah. If you tunnel it the right way, you're in a really good spot.
Well, the changeup is not his out pitch, but he throws it well.
A 1-2 backs him out.
Yeah, he came inside on that one.
Which I don't hate because we saw a lot of inside calls in game number 1, but I believe the crew does flip.
That's not the same umpire behind the plate.
I know a couple of games we were very happy about that. This one, I mean, for the most part, consistent.
The umpire at first base we could talk about.
The 2-2 hits him.
Ouch.
Lost him well inside. And I think it also came off the umpire's. That was a little weird the way that Strobenter went to get the new ball. But either way, the leadoff man is on.
I'm wondering if the ball hit the umpire.
I believe it did. But
yeah.
Shannon, he will reach. And that's not a guy you want to have on the bases.
No.
You look at last year, again, a all-conference and all-region guy for this team. I believe he's the first of both in Wamsley's tenure, as this is year number 2 as the full-time head coach. Just like Nick Nick Kaplan, came in as the interim guy. Got his first win a few years back. Finished out 2024, and last season in 2025, he became the full-time guy. Fly ball sent into left field, and there is the catch for out number 1.
And let's just say that was a routine fly ball as compared to what we saw Edison fielding in the 4th and 5th innings of the first game.
The fly balls are not moving nearly as much right now, which is really big for this Tri-C defense.
Yeah, which is kind of interesting because the flag actually is moving a little bit more now than it was in game 1.
Weird how that works. But with 1 down, that'll bring up Carson Atkins.
The guy who pitched the first game is the DH in the second.
We'll see what he can do here offensively. Fly ball sent into right field this time. Welcome to the action, Jackson Bulls. And welcome to the Putout Club. 2 down.
Keegan Gilbright, 2 easy routine fly balls.
And to both corner outfielders who, of course, are class acts, true pros, you name it. Those are 2 guys that you love to have in your corner outfield. And you combine that with your center fielder and then the next line with Nash Dreger, it's almost unfair to see how much talent Tri-C has in the outfield.
Yeah. Well, certainly with Farrell and Bowles, you have a lot of experience, too.
And, of course, some guys that are inactive. I'm looking at our old middle infield behind us who are inactive today. So
that's right.
Not to call out Joey and Co., but we're going to call them out a little bit.
Says Nate because they happen to be right behind us in the
He says okay.
Right behind us in the dugout. I mean in the press box.
It's crowd up here. I like it. This is really fun. I always like being up here and getting the players' input.
Raises the body temperature a couple of degrees.
Shout out. Definitely a lot colder down there. Here's the 1-0, and it is in there for strike 1 on the outer edge.
Well, one thing for sure, this umpire is calling that outside edge.
Raker last game had a really solid start behind the plate, but it eventually became too much as pass balls and really just wild pitches became so common. It wasn't his fault. He did all he could, and he made some really nice plays, including throwing out Jameer Ross back in game number 1 early. Runner goes, grounder over towards Bortnick at short. He will throw across, and it is in time. The side is retired, and Brandon Bortnick continues his great defensive afternoon. Middle of 1 at Ron Mottl Field, no score. And when we return, it is Jameer Ross, Brandon Bortnick, and Nate Hill setting the tempo offensively.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
Before we get back to the action, some heartbreaking news earlier today out of Worcester as it was announced that sophomore baseball player Maddox Gracer had passed away after just what can be described as a freak incident. Had 2 hits. Later that night was in the hospital, and just a terrible situation over there. Our thoughts and prayers are with him and that entire community over there. Just heartbreaking. Everybody rallied around him and the family. The GoFundMe did really well, and as well, a massive shout out to Ben Nichols of Wayne County Sports for all he did trying to raise money for that family. Just a terrible situation as it's the 2nd year in a row now that we're talking about a young man who passed away. I know, of course, Veselic's thing was different last year when he passed away due to an injury in game, but still just horrible, and our thoughts and prayers are with them.
Yeah, keep Worcester in your prayers. That's such a tight-knit community.
Great community, too. Great people all the way around. I think it's awesome to see all the different coaches from the area. I mean, I've seen as far down as Carrollton and Indian Creek all the way up to the lake in Lakewood. Everybody is sending in their thoughts and prayers. It's terrible that it takes something like this to unite us, but again, thoughts and prayers with that family as we're back to the action here.
Yeah, hate to see that happen to a fallen general.
And Jameer Ross, a good drive on the first pitch. He sees out into left field. This one more routine as there is the out. Taken in by the center fielder in left center. So 1 pitch, 1 out, good efficiency for Reisenberger on the mound. And that's the efficiency that you want to see out of your pitcher, especially for Tri-C. If they can get outs like that with Gilbride, which of course he's more of a strikeout guy, you go to Monday, it saves more arms, which Albert, his performance just saved a couple of arms too.
Yep.
And on the second pitch, Bortnick fouls it away. But I hate to play the game of, you want to make sure you save your pitching for Monday, but you kind of have to save your pitching for Monday because right now you're happy with Lakeland. Who knows? They can come out and give you the same exact fight on Monday here.
It's possible.
Baseball's just one of those interesting games that anything can happen on any given day.
Yeah.
You always have to be ready to play your best.
Yeah, I predict if the Triceratops get a big lead early, we might see Mr. Gilbride make an early exit.
Or he just rides it out and you go to somebody else on Monday.
Yeah, possible too.
0-2 count on Braden Bortnick. And he will take it. Good take there. Of course, that's one of those ones that if he swung, he's probably at first, which in a weird way helps out Tri-C, but of course gives confidence as that would have been the first punch out of the day. Count now sits at 1-2 on Braden Bortnick. Some great defense so far today. And again, another good take. After Bortnick, it turns to Nate Hill again in the DH spot. And I would assume if they need him against Brian and Stratton to catch, he will. Otherwise, they'll probably see him back to catching in the playoffs.
Yeah, Reisinger comes into this game with a 2-3 record and an 8.4
And
ERA.
Bortnick, a good drive,
nice.
and it's going to be taken in by the shortstop. Nowhere else for him to go. An excellent job to even keep that one closed, but it's a long single for Braden Bortnick.
Yeah, Shannon did a great job just getting to that ball, and then he made a good decision not to try a throw.
That's one of those that you have to swallow your pride and get rid of the ESPN-esque play and just say, you know what, we're going to live to survive another pitch. And we saw what throwing the ball around the yard does to a team in Game 1.
He reached far to his right to stop it.
And that was for both teams having struggles, too.
That's so true.
And now Nate Hill, he will get this bunt down, but foul. I don't hate the idea, though.
I don't think Mr. Hill was bunting just for sacrifice there.
I mean, if he got that ball down, there's a good chance that he is standing at first.
Yeah. Left-handed batter, he gets out of the box in a hurry.
And that is the best kind of bunter to have. You push it far side. If the third baseman's sleeping, it's almost a free bag if you have enough speed.
Yeah, look where their third baseman is now.
You don't need to be Jameer Ross or Nash Reacher to leg that one out.
No.
And now 1-1. And so far today, Reisenberger, pretty much has missed every single time low. If it's not low, he is connecting.
Yeah, Duggar is still inside at third.
I'm not surprised that Duggar stayed over there. I mean, solid Game 1. Shannon stayed in place. Clark's at first. I like what Edison State did. All the way around, I think that they have another competitive lineup that, if they have enough pitching, can get them far. And I think that was their downfall in the end. Atkins just didn't have enough left in the tank to get them through, and Albert did. That was your difference. And in Albert's case, he basically passed it off to the offense in the 5th inning, and from there, the game was done.
Albert also did a great job of working his way out of the trouble that he was in now and again.
1-2 count on Hill, and he will take strike 3. 2 down.
And it was strike 3. There's no doubt about it. Outside edge.
I was about to say a no-doubter, perfectly painted.
Yeah.
And for both Gilbride and for Reisinger, that is strikeout number 1 today combined. And now Vinny Gallagher will look to keep the inning going. Did he change his walk-up song in between games?
I believe so. Have to ask the staff about that.
No, I think Jack messed it up. Close.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. That could cause some issues later.
We have to find out between innings.
We'll find out.
There's a story behind it, no doubt.
Oh, of course. But I don't hate it. I mean, Vinny Gallagher, you look at the way that he's played today defensively at first.
Yeah, he's been terrific.
He does indeed run this town. And he wants to keep that going. Runner goes in the 0-1. It is a strike. Throw down. Not in time. He will stay on the bag.
A low throw on the spot might have gotten him. He did not have a super jump, but the throw was really high.
But a 2-strike count on Gallagher. Bortnick in scoring position. A base knock most likely does bring him in. Edison looking to keep it 0-0 entering the second. A big game for both teams today. The 0-2, Gallagher, a drive into center field, still going back, but it is going to be caught and the side is retired. A nice job by Ulmer out in center, able to stay with it in the rain to retire the side. No damage done in the bottom of the first inning, and when we return, it is 5, 6, and 7. Duggar, Ulmer, and Shuttleworth due up for Edison State.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Welcome back to Ron Mottl Field, and we've talked about it already today, but it is 4:01 and the lights are on. No, it is not December.
And the Triceratops are in first place.
A beautiful result over in Solon, 10-8. You talk about a massive win that you had nothing to do with. That defines it.
It works. It counts all the same.
And I'm sure Tri-C, they still want to walk out of there 4-0 against Bryan and Stratton next weekend. That'll just help solidify their cause of where to put them actually in the rankings. Last year, they were the 2 seed. Kellogg, I believe, was number 1. Or no, was it Lansing last year? It was one of those two that was number 1.
I think Lansing was number 1.
I think Lansing was number 1. Now, that could be a matchup in round 1, 3, 6, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Or even 2, 7. Just depends on where they want to put them. The 0-1 wide. But you and I believe, are both in agreement, considering the fact that they're below 500. If Bryan and Stratton does make it, they are going to be the 8 seed.
No doubt about that.
And from there, it's a trip again out to Kellogg.
Mm-hmm. Duggar has an open stance.
The 1-1 from Gilbride. Duggar puts this one over towards second. It's Bortnick, or rather, that's Yanmaz, and his throw to 1 is on time. So 1 up, 1 down. The defense, again, just continues to impress today. He did have 1 error back in game number 1, but in the end, it really did not come to pass.
And the center fielder, Ulmer, is up to plate. He had 2 putouts last inning.
And, of course, the second one was the bigger of the 2 that retired the side and kept it scoreless.
Yeah.
And he will look to do some damage here offensively. Edison State looking for their first hit of game number 2.
Nice.
Again, first pitch strike.
Beautiful.
Gilbride and Elbert both had that first pitch strike on lock. That was big in game number 1, and it's big right now. To get up in the count that quickly, it gives you some extra room to try some new things potentially. The 0-1, again in the zone, this time outside.
Move that pitch about 3 inches out.
So now, do you run it high and in?
You think?
That could be. Kind of like Battleship. Where are you going to put this one on the board?
A4.
You have 9 different spots. Where do you want to put it?
A4.
The 0-2 goes right back outside and connects for out number 2.
Yeah. How about E4? Outside.
The Battleship indeed is sunk.
Yeah. 3
First strikeout
pitches,
of the day.
3 pitches and another out.
So Gilbride getting back to his strikeout ways. Number 30 on the season. And with 2 down, that'll bring up Shuttleworth, the right fielder. This Tri-C defense looking for a 1-2-3 inning. And Gilbride, I'm sure he wants that. He's the guy to get it done. Now it's a grounder over towards short again. It is Braden Bortnick. And this time, again, he got him.
Nothing like 1, 2, 3.
And back to the sticks. Tri-C goes. Middle of 2 at Ron Mottl Field. When we return, it's Farrell, Miller, and Bulls. 5, 6, and 7.
Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
As we get back to the action here, score update from Solon Community Park in the bottom of the first inning. 1-1 your score. Lakeland and Bryan and Stratton are currently tied. Of course, Sean, a really big game over there today in game number 2. For Tri-C, now up by 1 in the conference. Essentially, if Lakeland gets the sweep, you take care of Lakeland on Monday, you win 1, it's your conference. And that really changes the dynamic of what Friday is going to be.
It does, and it also is important in terms of home field.
And that, of course, is the main desire. And Lakeland did get out of the jam that they were in. But you pretty much want to host, or have to host, just given who else is in this tournament. First pitch there for strike 1 to Farrell. And I think even if Bryan and Stratton does win the conference, who they have to play in round 1, it is going to be a really, really tough matchup despite it being at home.
Yeah, Farrell's the number 5 hitter this game. He was the 8th in the 8 hole in the first contest.
And that pitch is to the backstop. But I think that the movement we see is just kind of reflective of how this Tri-C lineup works. Some days it's the top of the lineup that does the damage. Sometimes it's the bottom, but I feel like consistently, the 4 through 6, that is where the majority of the damage is done. The 1-1 again, and that same spot connects.
This umpire seems to have a wide zone.
And if you're Gilbride and Reisinger,
you like that.
You attack it.
That's right.
Exploit it until you don't get the call.
You use it.
1-2 the count on Farrell. Again, he goes outside this time. Farrell will make contact as he flies it foul off towards the right side.
Out of play.
Well, out of play.
Yeah. Good pitcher will tell you they want that 4 inches, the outside most 2 and the inside most 2. That's where they want to put their pitches as much as possible.
And those are just the toughest ones to hit. Location is everything as a pitcher, and that is kind of a given.
Like you said, those 9 zones, but the outside and the inside are where a lot of pitchers are thinking.
Again, the 1-2 runs him inside, and a good take from Farrell. But I will say in game number 1, we did see that called a lot.
Yep.
Now the 2-2 breaks in, and it is skied on the infield right below us, and it is going to go out of play.
Catcher ran out of fence, ran out of room.
And pretty much so did we.
Yeah. You know, there's probably a reason for it, and I should find out. Farrell has pink batting gloves.
I like them.
Yeah.
There definitely is a reason to it.
Reason for the pink batting gloves?
He likes them.
He likes the look. That's what we're told.
Again, I respect it. The 2-2 fouled back, so we will do it again.
Quick bat on an outside pitch.
His hand speed is really impressive.
Yeah.
And in the on-deck circle after Farrell, it is Miller. And then in the hole, for the first time today, we will check in on Jackson Bowles.
Very good. Probably an 8-pitch at bat, maybe a 9-pitch at bat we're looking at here. Battling Reisinger.
At bats like this wear down a pitcher really quick.
Yep, especially on a cold day.
Again, the 2-2, and Farrell puts it together and into left field. That is how it's done. It's a leadoff single for Diddy Farrell.
Yeah, Duger made a leaping stab to his left, but he could not catch it.
So now that'll bring up Brock Miller. And Miller a chance to move along another key player from last year's roster. You go back to Tuesday night, did have the walk-off winner, so to speak, in the end, as he walked off and capped off a 10-run sixth inning for Tri-C. And now, what do you think his approach is here? Is this power or is this precision?
No out? I don't know. I don't think he's bunting.
I'd be surprised if he does lay down a bunt.
Yeah.
And he will half swing through that one.
Yeah.
That's one of those that you have to commit or hang back. But entering play today, a solid year for him. 311, 8 doubles, 1 triple, and 18 RBIs in 29 games. He has been a really strong bat for Tri-C again. The 0-1, again, on the outer edge.
Third baseman was expecting a bunt.
I think Duggar out there is just staying as active as he can, which I like.
Maybe he's keeping warm.
Sometimes as a fielder, I know when I'd go from catching to playing in the field, I would take those steps. I'd overemphasize every move just to stay engaged in the game.
Sure.
And that pitch is way outside. But it's the little things, especially in the outfield when I went from catching to all of a sudden being told, hey, you're now a right fielder.
Yeah.
It was tough to really stay locked into every single pitch. So there, I'd be back there, take my 1-2 to get set, ready position every single time just to make sure I stayed in a rhythm. And maybe that's what he's doing there. The 1-2 wide.
Right now, Reisinger's experimenting with the other batter's box.
And I'm sure in your time covering sports, you have seen so many players have cadences they follow to stay consistent.
Oh, yeah.
Plenty of those over at Wabash, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
The 2-2, Miller swings and misses. 1 down. Punch out number 2 today for Reisinger. And that'll bring up Jackson Bowles for the first time this afternoon. And there he is on your screen, JB getting ready to go. The Ashland commit, a lot on his mind. Got rested in game number 1, and now the Glen Oak alum. He is ready to go to do some damage. And you know, he was such a big part of last year's team. 10 home runs. He was the heart and soul of the offense.
He was a powerful cog in that potent offense in 2025.
I mean, that offense in general was so big, and they brought back a lot of those pieces. Throw back to first is close, but not in time.
Reisinger had a good move. That was not just a show me move. That was a can I get him?
And you go back to last year's team, I would say the biggest bat you lost was Suzuda.
Yeah.
And, of course, a consistent arm behind the plate, which you do lose a couple after this year. Bowles' first pitch he sees is
Ouch.
off his ankle.
It's off his foot or ankle or something. It hurts.
And in the cold, it's going to sting even worse.
Yeah, he's going to walk it off.
And he'll get some attention, but he's coming out swinging. Kind of what you'd expect, but I'm sure on his end, he doesn't want to push it.
Yeah. You know, one thing you like about an umpire in this situation, he's reloading for his balls, but he also moved away from the batter. He's giving him time to get the sting out.
I mean, absolute worst case scenario, you just put Nash back in the game.
Could.
But I think right now you let him finish at least here and see how he's doing. It's one of those painful ones that'll wear off eventually.
Yeah.
But how cautious do you want to be with one of your best heading into the playoffs?
Well, if he was limping, that'd be a different matter.
Yes.
Yeah.
This Tri-C team is careful with injuries. And, of course, with the injury monster still being prevalent, they want to be careful as Bowles puts this one into left field, and it's going to be foul.
2 bounces, and it rolled to the fence. Pretty good drive.
Straighten that one out, and you're talking about extra bases for Jackson Bowles.
And the runner on first going at least to third.
So Bulls will reset now. 0-2 count. One down here. Runner at first, bottom of the second inning. No score as of yet. The 0-2, it is high. Really good spot, though.
Yeah, good location, but up.
And I think for Jackson Bulls, of course, being selective here is going to be key. How selective are you?
Well, maybe Reisinger thought he would chase it.
Already has swung twice. Throwback, not in time.
I like Reisinger's move to first.
It's a solid move.
Yeah.
He is a righty, so it's not the most natural move, but he still does a good job to make up for the room that he doesn't have. The 1-2, flown foul, could be playable. And in the end, it is going to, I believe, hit off the wall. The sidewall, that is.
Yeah, it bounced off the wall. The left fielders retrieved it. He's got good power going the opposite way.
And now as a batter, do you adjust to get more ahead? And on that end, does that mean you see off-speed? This is where the chess match of baseball comes into effect.
Yeah.
Because one side's making one adjustment, and then you have the perfect antidote. Runner goes here. Bulls will take the throw down to second. Is not going to be there. He bobbled it. But did he come off the bag? The answer is no. He's safe.
The shortstop bobbled the ball. That was why he was in. If the shortstop handles that cleanly, he's out.
Either way, Farrell is in.
Yeah.
But this Tri-C team, they always preach about base running and how important it is.
Yep.
Again, you put a runner in scoring position, and for Jackson Bulls, a fly out to right field could move him along at worst.
Think about the count. It was 1-2. The pitch was outside, and the call, the run there was just, great pitch to run on.
And for the catcher, a good jump.
Oh,
way wide.
They thought he might be running still.
We have seen so many of that same exact pitch just out wide, and I think a lot of it comes down to the catcher's setup again.
Yep.
I don't know if that's what he's calling for or just how he receives, but it has pulled so many pitches wide.
Yeah, well, now you got a full count, and a hit could well be a run here.
From 0-2 to full.
Yeah.
And Bulls will take ball 4. That is how it's done.
Wow. Great piece of hitting there. Well, great piece of batting, I guess, to be exact, since he didn't have a hit. He had about 4 fouls.
But Bulls did his job, and that'll bring up Zalen Yanmaz. Second baseman has already made 1 play defensively today, and now a chance to do some more damage offensively. Drove in 2 runs in game number 1. And that was exactly what the doctor ordered at the time after having some struggles yesterday. But 2 on, 1 down. This could be Tri-C's trench to strike first, as that pitch is high.
A lot of Reisinger's pitches are high right now.
He really needs to bring it down. And again, it goes back to the catcher's setup. When my pitcher is missing high, as much as you don't want to with runners on, you get a lower stance. Maybe kick that leg out.
Yeah.
Lower target, lower pitch. And now he's in no man's land. He's lucky over there. And Yanmaz takes it the other way, but foul.
Solid line drive, though.
And there it is, just in no man's land in right field. I don't think anybody's going for that one.
Nope.
Just going to stay there.
That ball is going to sit about 30 feet right of the foul line.
I think the Seagulls are going to have fun with that one later. Maybe they're just leaving him a gift.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's somebody out there going to run for it. Who is that? Let's find out. Can't tell from here. Somebody ran out there to get it. And he's having fun with his way back. And Yanmaz again puts it out there. So he is getting 2 for the price of 1. Excellent hustle to get there. So now 1 and 2.
We have 1/4 of the Tri-C team up here in the press box with us today.
Something along those lines.
It's cold down there.
Don't know if the math is exactly accurate, but
I'm not sure.
close.
Yeah.
Maybe. Small contingent of the team. Full cohort. The 1-2, Yanmaz over towards second.
No.
There's 4. There's 6, but they got him at 2. He bobbled it on the middle part of it.
Yep. And that prevented any possibility of a double play.
Now my question is the call going to be the most annoying term ever on the transfer? When I was told snow cone transfer for the first time, I about yelled at the ump because it made no sense. And this one didn't either.
Yeah. Well, one good thing is who's at the plate right now.
Oh, I think he was on. I think he was on in the end.
All right.
The replay shows more than initially met the eye. And now a chance for A.J. Trobenter to drive in a run. Again, what a weekend he has had.
You'd probably like to see more of Edison.
And I think he's earned more of the lineup, too. Trobenter fouling that one back.
Good swing.
The worst pitch now is a hanging breaking ball. You go back to the playoffs last year, Don Marchetta, an all-time great at holding aim. He hung a curveball over the plate. Yeah, Troby was at second base in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
He was rounding, and it was gone. And so was the game. The offense never got going for holding aim that day. The 0-1 was high.
Reisinger's living dangerously. He's got a lot of high pitches going here.
But, I mean, that going back to that hit, it was in the third inning. I didn't even say the pitch. I said, he hang it. You could tell, boom. At Gilmore, too, it was a great swing. And then from there, just holding aim's offense never got it. The 1-1 is there for strike two. Point being, he is a dangerous hitter.
Yeah.
And I think Edison has found that out the hard way. Now time is called as he wants to switch that one out.
Pitcher's prerogative.
And speaking of holding aim, we'll see them back here on Thursday against Avon Lake.
Ooh, that should be a good matchup.
And then next Saturday is right now TBD, because if Mount Lacrosse wins Wednesday, I'm there Saturday. If they lose, I'm either here holding name St. V's or we're making the trip out to Solon. Here's the 1-2, and it is outside.
He went out there because the pitch out there before was called a strike. He was aiming to get another one there. He wanted to punch out on the outside.
And I like it.
Yeah, good strategy.
We've seen so many called outside today, as we've mentioned a few times. Why not continue it? Runner goes here, Trobenter, a good drive into right field and down. It's an RBI single for A.J. Trobenter.
That's going to put runners at the corners as well.
How about it for the freshman catcher? He has officially arrived at Ron Mottl.
Nice piece of hitting.
That's what he brings to the table every single time. A great two-strike approach, too.
Yeah. And Edison now gets into the fire because Ross is up for the second time today.
And that's why that hit is so big. It brings you back to the top of the order. But A.J. Trobenter right now, the point of difference. And you look at him over at first base, he is very, very happy over there. He has played his best baseball in a long time this weekend. And at the right time, you need somebody else to step up in a big way before the tournament. Here it is. That pitch just getting behind the catcher. They're going to send him home. It's a tough play, and he's safe. Excellent hustle from Zaylen Yanmaz.
Good hustle by Reisinger to make that close. I didn't think he'd get down there that quickly.
And they are loving it in the dugouts.
Yep.
Zaylen Yanmaz lost in the sea. But that pitch barely got away from him, and he still took off. That was an excellent decision from Zaylen Yanmaz. I mean, that ball barely got out of frame.
He's fast.
You need a player like that.
Yeah.
Now a 2-0 Tri-C lead.
And another runner in scoring position in Tromento.
Trobenter again. What a weekend.
Yeah.
You now have 4 catchers who can swing the bat extremely well.
That is a luxury of riches.
I mean, who can say that?
That's a luxury of riches.
Exactly. I don't even think any MLB team can say that.
Yeah.
The 1-1 wide, and Trobenter is off for third, and he is easily there. And you look at the versatility of those 4 catchers going back to it. Yeah. Diddy's in the outfield today. Hill's the DH.
Well, compare it to Edison. They have one, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Bryson Britt, when he comes in, and he is hot, look out. And now Trobenter.
Yeah.
It's impressive to see what Tri-C has built this year. The 2-1 is
Here it
wide.
Is again.
I'll tell you what. After this game, Raker, he's earned a steak dinner.
Or 2.
He might get to choose whatever he wants at this point. Canes.
Well, Reisinger ought to buy him one if he gets out of this inning without giving up another run.
Should. Here's the 3-1. It's wide for ball 4, and Trobenter is going to come in. Maybe jinxed him there.
Didn't I just say that?
Exactly. Now 3-0 as Trobenter will walk back to the dugouts.
Yeah, Reisinger is really wild at this point.
At what point do you start talking to him? I think now is the point.
Well, there's your answer.
And now you put Jameer Ross at first.
Yeah, I see the bullpen catcher out there. I don't see anybody warming up, though.
So now it's going to be Bortnick coming in to swing. But you said it perfectly, John. The control is gone.
Yeah, he doesn't have it.
I mean, sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't. I think you keep him on at least to try to get out of this inning. Oh, here it is again. Here comes the Seminole chance.
Seminole, yeah.
It's a new tradition, but that makes it that much more difficult to play at Ron Mottl. You talk about home field advantage in so many sports. Baseball, it's not talked about enough. You talk about A&M, you talk about the ball 6, ball 7 chant like that. Tri-C has the Seminole chant. They're borrowing it from Florida State. I'm sure Jameis Winston won't mind.
Probably not.
But incredible all the way around. This group knows what it takes to win, and they know how to put on a show.
The umpire is exchanging some pleasantries with the catcher there, Raker. Fascinating. Wonder what they're talking about.
I think he told him to hurry up. I'm not going to lie, because that's a lot of what it is of, hey, you guys got to wrap it up.
Yeah.
It happens. It's happened to me when I've talked to my pitcher.
You've been
where,
out there too long, yeah.
Exactly. It's nothing bad. It's just what happens. Ross takes off. The pitch is inside. The throwdown is just a hair behind him. And Jameer Ross has a stolen base, but I would say out of all the catchers we've seen this year, Rager is the closest to just completely having Ross's number.
Yeah. He threw him out in the first game, and that one was very close.
In the end, Jameer Ross is safe. Such a tough player to try and take out. And now a 2-0 count on Bortnick.
And Reisinger is back way out on the outside edge here.
If you walk Bortnick here, do you make the change?
Well, they don't have anybody warming up. You bring somebody from a field position, perhaps, to the mound. I don't know.
It's a tough call. The 2-0, Bortnick swings and misses. As well, score update, bottom of the second inning, 2-2 and stolen bases loaded. So an interesting result over there as, again, Bryan and Stratton having their struggles against Lakeland.
Couldn't happen at a better time.
Now, on Tri-C's end, at some point, you want them to...
Ooh, he got hit.
Yeah, he got hit, but going back to it, you don't want it to be where they're too hot heading into Monday.
Yeah, on the elbow, it looks like, on the right elbow.
That's a painful one right there.
Yeah.
So now they bring up Nate Hill. 2 on, still 2 down in the bottom of the second inning. Where do you go from here?
Edison's manager is probably thinking that very same thought, Nate.
You got to go to the bullpen at some points. Hill fouls it off. Next inning for Edison, it is Jackson, Starks, and Shannon. 8, 9, and 1 are due up. But 2 on, 2 down, and there is ball 1. But a 3 spot so far this inning, and it was all started by A.J. Trobenter's RBI single.
A home strike over home plate seems to be foreign territory for Reisinger right now.
He needs to settle back in. The 1-1. That time brings it just a hair in. Got now 1-2.
That was a borderline call.
But I think he did just enough. He saw where the first one missed, made a slight adjustment, and that's what you want to see.
Oh, yeah.
Count 1-2 on Nate Hill, and after him it turns to Gallagher. Already a strong inning for Tri-C, and Hill nearly made it better. I think there's a bird over there that nearly got killed. It's the hitter's version of Randy Johnson, so to speak.
One thing about the Triceratops, they're getting good chops, even lots of foul balls, but they're getting good meat on the ball.
Let's go back to Jackson Bowles' at bat.
Yeah.
Prime example. Again, the 1-2. Hill will take it in the dirt, and the runners are off. Ross sliding into third base.
Third and second.
Both in scoring position.
A hit here could bring 2 more in. And again, typical Tri-C inning. I think we have 3 runs on 2 hits so far this frame.
And that is the key with this team that people don't understand. They're not a team that needs to go out here and get 20 hits a game. They can go out there, get 10 hits and still score 15 to 20 runs. Not many teams can say that.
Last day.
The 2-2, Hill, a drive deep to center field, still going back, and it is going to be caught, and the side is retired. An excellent job by Ulmer to track it down, and the inning is over.
Ulmer went a long way to catch that ball.
I mean, he got back and then some. And that'll strand 2 runners on for Tri-C, but a 3-0 lead in hand. Coach Cap's going to shake it off, but he loves what he is seeing from his offense. For the replay, the fact that he got there, just so impressive. A few feet in front of the warning track, and he turns around victorious. But Tri-C, courtesy of the catcher, gets it going, and then they add on 2 more. Through 2 is the Tops, up by 3.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
Welcome back to
Thank you.
Ron Mottl Field, top of the 3rd inning, and John's having an interesting conversation about grades, of if students check their grades right away when they get them. I know I just did, and for now, Spanish is surviving, but that won't be the case in around probably a half hour once he grades the final thing I need to. Not looking good. But back to the action we go, 0-1 counts. Crazy to think that the academic year is almost done.
Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine I'd be teaching the day when a student would instantly know the grade. Wow.
And again, in 4 classes, but who's counting? You're done.
I'm counting.
At least you admit it. I respect it. The 0-1.
Nice
strike 2.
pitch. Oh, my word.
Going
Keegan
ba- Going back to it, how many years have you been at Tri-C?
I taught my first class in the spring of 2004.
So it's been a long tenure, 22 years in the making.
Yeah.
Congratulations again to you.
Thank you.
Great tenure. Gilbride's 0-2. It is just gonna miss.
That was intentionally inside, I'm pretty sure.
But it still looked quite good on the delivery.
Yeah.
This inning, it's Jackson, Starks, and Shannon, 8-9-1.
Yeah, this is the first time I think we've seen Jackson today.
It is. And there it is. He is gone. 1 up, 1 down. Gilbride gets his second strikeout of the afternoon. And his first one looking at that. He just continues to get better.
Didn't have a long amount of time at the plate, did he?
No. Gilbride just, again. I think he felt hard done by with the first one missing.
Yeah, second baseman Starks is up now.
Starks to the 9th spot, trying to get something going. No hits yet today for Edison State, wanting to change that here. And a chance to, as this one is flown off towards the right side. Could be playable for Gallagher.
Oh.
And it is. He will make the snag. 2 up, 2 down.
Routine play. He only had to go about 45, 50 feet and 2 was left.
For Vinny Gallagher, that's routine.
That's for him, it's routine. It's a decent amount of territory he covered, though.
And again, we talk about him, just such a player that
Yeah.
whenever the ball is even remotely hit close to him over at first base, you just feel so confident.
So I think it says that was 5 pitches, I think, so far from Keegan. So this will be the 6th pitch in this inning for him. coming up to Shannon.
A strikeout and another out after it. So 2 good outs and now a chance for a third. And again, strike 1.
You can see a strategy outside corner.
This is redemption for Keegan Gilbride. Last time he did see Shannon, he lost him in the end with a hard 90.
Yeah, not going to happen this time.
Wants to try and get him in maybe even 3 pitches for his standard. And he's on his way. How do you adjust to that?
I don't think a batter can.
I see some of these breaking balls, and I am just so grateful I'm no longer playing baseball.
He's got hard stuff on the outside, then a breaking ball like that. I mean,
Gilbride, he wants redemption. Can he get it here? Not quite. But I like it.
that was a chase pitch.
And a guy like Keegan Gilbride can afford to throw as many of those as he wants on 0-2s.
Yeah.
And to his credit, 40-50% of the time, he'll probably get a chase.
Well,
But against a guy like Shannon, not so much.
Yeah, Shannon's a top flight batter.
Gilbride, though, right back to work. Again, looking for the punch-outs. And again, misses.
He was down that time.
So now it's 2-2. How aggressive do you get on the mound?
I think he's still going to look for that outside edge on this one. Maybe a fastball out there.
That has been such a pivotal spot today for Keegan Gilbride. And now there's a Siegel in right center. Here's the 2-2, and it is gonna miss. Wow. Count is full.
I predicted the pitch and the spot, but couldn't tell if it was a ball or a strike. That's the umpire's job.
Such a fringe call as well.
Oh, yeah.
Full count 3-2 from 0-2 initially.
He may come inside this time.
Big chance here. Payoff pitch. There it is. Swing and a miss. It's a drop third. The throw down to first is on the money. And this time, Gilbride gets the better of Shannon. The inning is over. What an inning for Keegan Gilbride. A 1-2-3 frame. He continues to show why he is the ace of the staff. And as he goes into the dugout, the offense will trade places with Gilly. Middle of 3-zip Tri-C on top.
Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
A lot of pressure on that young man on the mound. Reisinger looking to settle it down in the bottom of the third inning with Tri-C up 3-0 on Edison State as you are watching college baseball on SmeeSports. Again, I'm Nathan Smee. Alongside me today, John Kersey.
Mr. Reisinger has had a hard time finding the strike zone, and this is a make-or-break inning, in my opinion, with him on the mound.
Good start for Vinny. It's the right walk-up song.
Absolutely. They got it right this time. Let's see if Landon Wills can get it right.
The death stare was telling. Back to the action we go as that pitch misses inside for ball 1.
Come on, Jack. That was a compliment. He's smiling a little bit.
He's 1 for 2 on the day. He's batting quite well. He always does a good job up here. And to be fair, I mean, you go back to the Seminole chant, he created it.
That's right.
Got to give him props for that as the 1-0 misses outside for ball 2. We all have a good time up here.
Yeah, he was looking out. He was trying to get that outside strike, but he was too far out.
It goes Gallagher, Farrell, and Miller, 4, 5, and 6 this inning for the Tops.
And this guy's still having a hard time finding the strike zone.
That time brought it way inside. I don't think that was the strike he was looking for.
No.
A tough spot for him, and again, you look in the bullpen. No real action, just a bunch of guys out there. Reisinger's 3-0 is left high for ball 4, and the leadoff man is on.
Yeah, this game right now is in Landon Will's hands, and he's not handling it very
Reisinger.
well. Reisinger, and he's not handling it very well.
And again, just great all the way around for Tri-C. This offense doesn't need to be the most powerful to do damage.
Yeah, Brayton Reisinger, and he's just not finding it right now.
And going back to it, it's a misconception about this Tri-C team that the only reason they're good is they hit the ball so well or this. They do so many things right.
Like bunt.
Perfectly said, John. Perfectly said. And Diddy, though, is out at first for out number 1. Still does a job. Moves up Gallagher 2 seconds.
Fundamental Triceratops baseball. That's what we're seeing right now.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
They do it so well every single time. And now here comes Brock Miller. 3-0 your score, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Yeah, one thing we can guarantee Mr. Miller is not bunting.
I'd be surprised if he did. And you're right, close miss. And for Reisinger's sake, a lot of the pitches have been close, just not getting the nod. For Tri-C's sake, again, going back to it, if you can get out of here in 5, or if Gilbride goes the distance, you have so much pitching available for Lakeland.
Got a call that time.
And then, of course, the question is who are going to be your 5th and 6th starters? I think Luke Heelan gets a nod in there, potentially. That could be one that you'd easily see that he goes out there after a good job done on Tuesday. And then Obi? That could be where you're at as Miller. Oh, hello from the press box.
A little bit above us.
I mean, how many things did that ricochet off of?
I don't know. Right now, I put Mr. Elbert into that mix after what we just saw.
For Monday, no.
Not for Monday. Of course not. But I'm just saying you're talking about like top 4, top 5. But that's just my opinion.
I think, again, Monday you're looking at Obi and you're looking at
Oh,
Heelan.
yeah. Well.
That's what I would assume. The 1-2, beautiful break, but misses.
That was great bat control by Farrell, just not going for that pitch.
After Brock Miller, it turns over to Jackson Bowles.
Yeah, I meant Miller.
And JB, he wants another crack at it after walking his first time up, albeit a great walk. The 2-2 tipped back and caught by Raker. 2 down. Strikeout number 3 today for Brayton Reisinger.
Good hold by the catcher, too.
It's such an underrated aspect of the game, but you have to hold on to that tip on the 2-2.
Yep. If you got a shot at it, you got to keep it.
Otherwise, you're just asking for trouble. You cannot ask your defense to do more than they're capable of today. And the conditions, albeit the rain has slowed down, if at all, still out there. But it's still not the best condition. Bulls first pitch swinging hard but foul. The ground is going to be wet for a few days. I would assume if it doesn't rain, though, it'll be cleared up by Monday for the most part. But that outfield, a little mushy.
Where the players are saying that outfield's in bad shape.
I mean,
It's been a lot of rain.
the track itself,
Yeah.
a little muddy too. And you look just outside of Edison's dugout. They did fix it, but there was a big old puddle of
Did he
water.
get hit?
No, he didn't get hit. He got out of the way. And that'll put Gallagher at 3rd.
Easily. He actually turned the corner, was thinking about continuing, but coach said, no.
And I think for JB's sake, it was the right choice to get out of the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
You cannot risk an injury right there.
Yeah, that was a hard pitch.
Got on the phone to see if it did hit him. I don't think it did. I think it got way out
No,
of
he
the
got
way.
out of the way. He got out of the way.
I mean, how?
Yeah.
No clue.
Yeah.
But a 1-1 count, a chance for Jackson Bulls to drive in Vinny Gallagher. Just lost control. I think if you're Vinny, you're going to get an extra secondary the next time you see a pitch like that. And depending on where it is, forget the secondary, you're thinking about home.
Yeah, well, it's hitters count. 2-1.
And Bulls will take strike 2. Not a bad take for JB, but still one that he could have easily driven.
And one thing about Gallagher, if there's a way to get home, he'll do it.
And one thing about JB, if there's a way to bring in a runner, he'll do it.
Yep.
Both guys work that way. Here's the 2-2. Bulls will take high, and we are full. He has such a keen eye, and that makes him an even bigger threat.
Yeah.
He has so many different traits that make him an elite player. great defensively, plenty of power, drives and runs, patient, not afraid to walk. The list goes on.
Hits with power.
And he's a leader too. Payoff pitch, grounder over towards first. Nobody's there. It's a beeline for the bag. And the first baseman is going to win it, and the side is retired. A nice job defensively by Edison State to get out of the inning with no damage done. To the fourth we go. Score remains 3-0 at Ron Mottl.
Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
As we get back to the action here at Ron Mottl Field, a shout out to Mount Union men's lacrosse. For the first time in program history, two things happened today. One, they beat Otterbein, and two, they won an OAC tournament game 14-11 over the Cards during the semifinals. Good for them. I mean, we've seen them a couple of times this season. A really good team, top to bottom, a young group, only 3 seniors.
Mount Union's athletic excellence. That's what comes to my mind when I think about University of Mount Union.
Football.
Well, especially in football, but they've had great basketball in other teams too. They went to the Final Four in basketball just a few years ago.
National title game, lost it on a buzzer beater.
Yeah. Christopher Newport, I think, if my memory serves.
Christopher Newport did win that one, yes.
Yeah.
This past year, some great players, including Chance, who's now off to, I believe, a Division II school in Florida.
Yeah.
Baseball, best ever ranking. They're number 8 in the country right now.
Mm-hmm. Athletic excellence.
Exactly.
I think I heard that somewhere.
But, of course, LK, he is the mastermind behind most of that success with football. You got to give him his flowers whenever you can. Good drive down the right field line and
This is trouble. This is trouble.
It's the first base knock of the day. Bowles will slip in right. The throw to second is not in time. And it is a leadoff double for Jackson Clark.
And what happened to Jackson Bowles kind of puts an exclamation point on what the players have been saying about how wet the outfield is, because he slipped getting to that ball.
It was a tough one to get to, a screamer off the bat. It took this long to get a first hit, but it was worth the wait.
And if you're Edison, you're very happy about the first hit because you got a runner in scoring position with no out.
And now that'll bring up Carson Atkins, the DH, and the pitcher from game number 1.
Who probably feels he can get a little measure of revenge if he could get a hit here.
I would say more redemption than revenge.
Redemption?
It's a tough one, I think.
Both. I'll take both.
I agree with both. And he will bunt here, gets it down the left side, a really good bunt. Gilbride's throw to 1 is not in time. He's safe. And that'll put runners at the corner, so Edison State showing some big signs of life in the 4th.
That was something that the Triceratops defense was not anticipating. And the third baseman had not come in to try to fill anything like that. And Keegan did a nice job, but it was a good bunt. Very good bunt.
I believe you said it. The best bunt is when the defense is not ready for it.
Yeah.
So now a chance for Raker, the catcher, grounded out to Bortnick his first time up. A chance to drive in 1.
So I guess that one would probably not be redemption nor revenge, just a bunt base hit.
After no hits in 3, it's back-to-back. The first pitch is low and in. Gilbride needs to take a second and reset.
Yeah. First time he's been in any difficulty today in the 4th as we hit the top of the 4th inning.
I mean, this defense, they did allow 1 in game 1, but really not too much adversity today. The 1-0 bunt is shown. It's down, and it's in no man's land. Do you go home with it? The answer is no. The throw to 1. It's wide. It's past Gallagher. Runner going into third, and he will take the turn and go home. The play at the plate is not in time, and going to third now is the tying run. Plenty of damage done by Raker, the catcher.
This pains me to say. This is uncharacteristic of Triceratops defense, what we just saw on that play. 2 bad throws on a bunt.
And just like that, the tying run is now at third.
With no outs.
Talk about redemption in a big spot. And now time is called by Coach Cap as he wants to go and talk things over.
He wants to settle things down.
You have to right here.
Yeah.
You were given a gift by Lakeland earlier today in the conference. You cannot squander the gift. And going back to it, you might have another one incoming. It's 3-3 in the top of the fourth. Which, to be fair, could be the score here. Right now, 3-2. Tri-State is trying to hang on.
That is Raker at third, correct?
That is the catcher Raker, yes.
Yeah.
And now it's Duggar's chance. And
That was a fine piece of base running on his part.
so for Duggar, talking about a chance for him to step up in a big way. 0 for 1 so far in this game. But the dynamic has shifted, and so has the power dynamic.
Yes.
You're talking about a completely new ball game as well. This is why every single conference game matters so much. And it's the beauty of baseball. It really is. Just, it goes to show no matter what the game is, no matter what happened earlier, any given game, anything can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Duggar trying to play hero in the fourth. And there goes Edison's hero. A deep drive into right field. Bowles looking to track it down. He will make the grab for out number 1. But the tying run will come across to score. A productive sac fly for Duggar will tie it up at 3.
And Raker's going to get a lot of slaps when he gets into the dugout for his work there.
And they're loving it over there.
Yeah.
They needed a play like that to tie up the game, and now the bases are cleared. Both sides back to work in a new game. And that's just a really tough spot. So now time called here. I believe we're going to see a pinch.
Change? Yeah, pinch hitter coming in.
I believe that's the first one we've seen today. And that is going to be Ben DeHart, the freshman from Kentucky. A 246 average on the year. Got bases cleared, 1 down.
Yeah,
tie game at 3.
With 19 doubles.
Chance for him to do some big damage here. On the first pitch, he seizes right down Broadway.
Yeah.
So an 0-1 count here. It's redemption time for this Tri-C defense.
Absolutely.
Gilbride back to work.
Nice
in there for
pitch.
strike 2.
Nice pitch.
And for Gilbride, if you get out number 2 right here, 2 quick responses. The game's tied now, but still, 2 quick responses. You're 1 out closer to giving your offense another chance to go out there and show what the tops can do. Gilbride's 0-2. A good drive deep to left field. It is going to go out to Farrell, and he will make the grab for out number 2. First out was JB. This one is Diddy Farrell.
Nice job of keeping the ball down and in the zone.
So 2 down now in the 4th, and Shuttleworth will step back in. But I still don't hate that decision to make the pinch hit call. We saw that drive. That's exactly what you want to see.
Well, let's see how it affects him defensively, since the guy that will be coming out was the center fielder. And he pinched it for Ulmer.
Could be a shakeup in the outfield or
Yeah.
just some basic changes, or you put him out there in center.
That hitter I don't think would be a center fielder.
No.
But
I don't think so, but you never know what they're going to try.
yeah.
The 1-0, beautifully
Nice
in there.
curve. Oh, my word.
The breaking ball has been great today for Gilbride. The job is far from done in game number 2. So as of right now, both games that are important today in the conference, sitting at 3-3. The 1-1, fouled back. And I'm sure the Bryan and Stratton crowd will be happy to hear about this score.
Yeah. I think the sad part about this one is I'm not keeping the book, but it seems to me like Edison got 3 runs on 1 hit.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
The second one was just a bunt that was perfectly placed. Gilbride looking for his 3rd strikeout of the day. And he will have to wait. A good take. After Shuttleworth, it'll go to Jackson in the 8th spot.
Yeah, another umpire might have called that one strike 3.
Not many.
Not today.
Deuces with 2 down. Hard grounder over towards Bortnick at short. His throw to 1 is in time, and the side is retired. But it's a new ball game here at the halfway point of this one. Edison able to play 3, honors even at 3, heading into the bottom of the 4th.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
Before we get back to the action, if you or someone you know is a business owner looking to sponsor broadcasts in the Cleveland or Stark County area, contact us at one of those avenues on your screen. And I would love to work out a deal with you to promote the best of your business and your brand. Thank you to all of our advertisers along with Tri-C for making today's telecast possible. To the bottom of the 4th inning we go. Honors even 3-3 your score. And it is Zalen Yanmaz leading it off for the Tops. Big spot right now for Tri-C. Allowed 3 in the top of the inning. How do they respond? And to get to the ideal response, what do you have to do right?
I think what you got to do is be aggressive, but be patient with Reisinger because he might put himself out of the game.
And the accuracy issues have been there from him today. But when he is on, he is a tough player to go up against on the mound. But you look at the hit column, only 3 today for Tri-C. It feels like more.
Yes.
Did he call time first? I think he did.
He's showing 2-0 on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 0 strikes.
We'll see if the umpire does correct or not. And
yeah.
It looks like no.
The most effective thing for Edison so far this game has been the bunt.
And there is strike 1, a beautiful break just on the inner portion of the strike zone. And there it is. It's officially 2-1.
Yep.
That's kind of what I thought, but you never know just kind of based on that signal. And the 2-1 is flown foul off towards the right side. Could be playable.
Nope.
And it will just be away from the first baseman.
Good effort there by Clark.
Made it all the way into the corner. Count out 2-2. After Yanmaz, it goes to Trobenter, then Ross.
And Trobenter and Ross were instrumental in getting the offense going the last time they were together.
By the way, that is DeHart now in the game.
DeHart at first? Okay, that was the change that they made.
That's where he slots in.
Yeah.
The 2-2, Yanmaz fouls it away.
Yeah, that is the guy that they substituted for. The pinch hit. 32, Hart at first.
I'm trying to look around to see who they now have out in center field. That is Josiah Jackson moving over.
Yeah, he was in right field last time?
Left
field.
Again, the 2-2. It hits him.
Ouch.
And Yanmaz will reach with a hard 90. So set up the D4 Player of the Year last season in A.J. Trobenter.
It was not only a hard 90, that was at least about 6 or 7 inches away from the strike zone.
Well inside. And now time is called here as It looks like Raker will have a word with his pitcher and now as well. On top of that, Duggar will too.
And again, I'm sure this is trying to settle him down and just, throw strikes, throw strikes, throw strikes.
And around all the changes, Clark is now in left. I think that's kind of what we
Clark.
That's what we expected.
Yeah. You had the right call, just not the right guy.
So now A.J. Trabenter
now we
steps
got
in.
it all right. Yeah.
And Trabenter will take strike one.
That was a quality pitch right there.
My question is, going back to what we've talked about for quite a bit now, how much of a leash do you give right now?
Depends on who's sitting in the bullpen, doesn't it?
And right now there is some action.
Yeah, there's some action, but
There has to be.
yeah.
And on Tri-C's end, it looks like not really anything right now. I think
I'd be surprised with Keegan Gilbride on the mound. You're going to go with him for a while. Like you had said earlier.
the 0-2 wide. This coaching staff knows that he can settle back in.
Yes.
That's the big difference.
And that inning wasn't because of bad pitching.
No.
Not at all.
Defensive mistakes.
Ooh.
The 1-2 is way wide. I feel like it's kind of had its issues, but it hasn't been consistently enough to say it's just the conditions.
Yeah.
That pitch has been all haywire, and that ball finally goes behind.
And that leads to a base advancement.
And going back to it, the mechanics look to be on point. It's just something goes wrong on the release.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Full count now on A.J. Trabenter.
With Yermez on second.
Already one RBI has been driven in today by Trabenter, and he will have a second to think about it before the next pitch.
I wonder if they're talking. Well, we'll see. I gotta believe they have to pitch to him. They don't want to throw it. They don't want to have Ross come to bat with no out and 2 runners on.
You have to pitch to Trabenter here.
Yeah, you got to give him a pitch.
No reason not to, in my opinion. Here's the payoff pitch. Trabenter, a weak chopper off towards the right side. He will juke out of it. Did they tag him? The answer is yes.
He was just buying time to make sure that Yamana's got the third.
Some gamesmanship there, but still a nice play.
Yeah. Just an unfortunate chop.
Now, if he got out of the way in time, that would have been truly impressive. Now I think he would have sacrificed the base path too.
Yeah.
So 1 down for Jameer Ross. And we know what a spot like this can do. Already plenty of chaos being forced today as that pitch is inside for ball 1.
Yeah, I believe Tri-C will be a bit more careful with this runner at third now.
At the same time, if this ball is anywhere away, you are going to send him home.
Well,
what do you
know?
Perfectly said. Tri-C back on top.
I don't know if that's the way you meant away, Nate, but that's what happened.
Exactly what I meant. If that ball's to the backside, you got to be there. And Yamaz is back in the dugout.
We've seen this play before.
It's a classic.
We've seen this many times in this doubleheader, as a matter of fact. 4-3, Triceratops back on top.
The 2-0 there for strike 1, but just like Marty McFly said, I've seen this one before. It's a classic. It's happened so many times. You just have to find a way to work out of it.
Oh, wow.
That's how.
Yeah.
Count now 2-2.
Well, Tri-C seems to find a way to get those runs in.
Ross, a good piece into center field, but directly to him for out number 2. A nice play there from Jackson.
Yeah, who, like you said, moved from right to move from left to center.
Not necessarily an easy change, as the corner outfield positions are typically easier to play than center.
Yep.
But 2 down, and that'll bring in Braden Bortnick. A Tri-C courtesy of a pass ball back on top, 4-3. And the first pitch to Bortnick nearly hits him. But if you have enough control to break it in where it looks like it's going right towards you and then boom, nicks the corner, that is unhittable. And a good take there on the 1-0. Bless you. And again, we'll try to look for a score update from the game that's going on in Solon. And it looks like right now a positive for Brian and Stratton in the bottom of the 4th inning, 6-3. The 2-0, Bortnick grounder over towards short. Here comes the throw to 1. And it is in time, and the side is retired. But Tri-C able to put one more run on the board in the fourth to take back their lead. To the fifth we go, as the Tops up by 1.
Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
A really good game number 2 so far at Ron Mottl Field. 4-3 your score. Maybe closer than expected after game number 1, but Tri-C still on top as we enter the second half of the ball game. And that first pitch nearly hit him.
This is Jackson, who moved over to center in the last inning.
Already one
Top
put out
inning.
in his new spot.
Yeah.
But it goes Jackson, Stark, Shannon, 8, 9, and 1, a rotation that we have seen already once today. The 1-0 won't connect. Is it me, or does he feel like the zone has shrunk?
Let's just say that the pitches that were being called strikes are not being called strikes right now. That's what it looks like to me.
I have my answer.
Yeah.
Gilbride's 2-0. A good piece over towards second, and Zalen Yanmaz with the snag. Gallagher the catch at first. 1 down. That duo has been fun to watch, and really, you can create any duo, just put Vinny Gallagher at the end of it, and it has been entertaining.
Yeah. That was a good play, and it was important that they crisp with it because Jackson runs pretty well.
From a mindset standpoint, are you at the point in the game where you can confidently say, we're 8 outs away? Or
No.
do you even play that game?
No, we're not there.
So plenty of way to go to that, as now here comes Starks. Wave and a miss. If you score a few in the next inning, do you start counting?
Then you'd start counting.
But as long as it's 4-3.
Hey, if I'm sitting in Edison's dugout, I'm thinking I'm one swing away from tying this game.
And you do have home run hitters on this roster.
Yeah.
Both teams do.
Yeah. I mean, it's a tough day for a home run, but
Sharp grounder over towards third. It's Miller. His throw to 1 is there for out number 2.
nice scoop.
Perfect stretch.
Yep.
And speaking of that home run hitting ability, you bring up your best in Parker Shannon.
Yep. This guy hits for power and hits for average.
And he needs to be the guy right now. 2 up, 2 down to begin the inning. And you're dangerously close to, once again, giving the power back to Tri-C's offense.
Well, now that's another matter of momentum, right? We scored a run now. If you hold Edison scoreless and you got momentum going your way, you score a couple of runs, and then I think you could begin to count how many outs you're looking at.
And especially given the fact that this has been a quick inning.
Yes.
You give their offense really no time. You give their defense 0 time to recuperate. Your offense goes back out there and just piles it on. And that's what happened against Lorraine on Tuesday. Keep in mind, these guys scored 10 against a really solid team.
Mm-hmm. They're capable of doing that. Well, look what they did the first game against Edison yesterday.
Piled them on quickly.
Capable of doing that.
And I feel like as well, once the depth in the conference grows, you're going to see a lot more games like this. That time it runs inside and hits Shannon. The second time in this game he has been hit.
Yeah.
And I think, again, the umpire got hit. Based on that reaction, I don't know if he's really liking Trobenter right now. Not his fault, but...
That wasn't Tromenter's fault.
He kind of gave him the cold shoulder there.
Yeah, he did.
He checked on him, and he kind of just shunned him.
Yeah.
But again...
It brings the lefty Clark up.
Parker Shannon on first again, turning into Brandon Geyer.
Yeah. Now, Clark started the game at first. Now he's moved over to left field.
And, of course, that move was to bring in number 32, DeHart.
Nice pitch.
Exactly what the doctor ordered.
Now, from here, it looked like a change, but it was right where you want it to be.
For Gilbride, if he can continue to throw like that, just competitive pitches, or in some cases, one that would be jammed up the middle, you'll take it. What a big spot to get out of this inning.
Oh, good move. Good move.
Throw was on the money.
Yes. And what you just said before, Nate, is so right. At this point, you got a left-handed bat up. You take a ground ball up the middle with 2 outs and a runner on first. Get you out of the inning.
Anything over to short, you'll take.
Yep.
Again, as you said, if Edison wants to get an out, that's where you put the ball. Runner goes in the 0-1, swing and a miss. The throw down from Trobenter is into right field. Just skipped away from him in the end.
And the runner didn't see it. If the runner had seen it, he might have been scampering to third.
I think he hesitated. That was the issue. I think he kind of knew, but he thought about it too long.
That could be too. Yeah.
If you can use the turf effectively, it is your best friend.
First miscue I think I've seen Trobenter do in this doubleheader.
And that says something, as he caught all of game 1, and he's nearly through 5 innings of work in game 2.
But Edison now has a runner in scoring position.
The tying run. How big of a spot is this for Jackson Clark? He knows it. On Gilbride's end, though, looking to end the inning. But he'll have to wait a good grounder foul. Base hit most likely ties up this game, though. And in the bottom of the inning, it's Nate Hill, Vinny Gallagher, and Diddy Farrell. 3, 4, and 5 due up.
The outfield is not deep. I think they're hoping that if it were a solid base hit, they could bring it up cleanly and perhaps have a play at the plate. We'll see.
Could be the mindset. Again, the 0-2, wave and a miss. The side is retired. Just lofted it right past him for his third punch out of the day, and the inning is over. How about it for Keegan Gilbride? Back against the wall, stands tall.
Nothing like a strikeout to end a potential game-time situation.
He knows how to get the job done. He always has. To the bottom of the 5th we go. 4-3, Tri-C on top.
Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
Nate Hill leads it off in the bottom of the 5th inning. 4-3 your score, Tri-C on top, as you are watching college baseball on SmeeSports. Again, I'm Nathan Smee. Alongside me today, John Kersey.
Great to be here with you, Nate.
Been a long day at the office, as you said. It's been a while since you have worked a doubleheader, but I'm sure from what you've seen today, and I'm sure from what Tri-C has seen not only here but also in Solon, it has been a very productive day at the office.
Great day for the Triceratops. And, we ought to remember something else, too. Edison is fighting to avoid the 4-0 sweep today. So they have some, they've got a lot of punch left in them still, I think. Let's see how the offense goes right now.
And we saw that in the top of the fourth inning, pleading 3 to tie up the game.
Yeah.
But right now, a 3-0 count on Nate Hill. You're 1 ball away from a leadoff walk on 4 pitches. And then you go back to decision time. Do you pull the pitcher? There is ball 4, so now it's question time.
I have a question for you. Is it the same pitcher?
Oh, it is a new arm.
Yeah, there's a lefty out there in the mound right now.
So they do make the change in the end. My apologies, but...
Well, no, we both missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you're in a spot where Vinny Gallagher steps in. The danger zone is here.
Yeah. We have a lefty-lefty matchup, too.
One of the few that we have seen today.
Yeah.
And the bunt is shown and pulled back quickly. That'll be number 20 on the mound. And again, it's Landon Wills.
Okay, so this is one we saw in the first game. Yeah.
So you're bringing back out here for another rodeo. Third base is all the way in. Bunt is shown and pulled back.
And the pitch is a strike. Third baseman was just halfway, almost to the pitcher's mound.
We could look over at Nate Hill trying to get his lead over at first.
He's got 1 foot on the turf and 1 foot on the dirt.
And Gallagher, a good slice into left field. It is going to be caught. Nice play by Clark for out number 1. So after a leadoff walk, Gallagher flies out, and that'll bring up Diddy Farrell.
And I don't think Mr. Farrell is going to be bunting today.
I'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Definitely starting to get a little darker here at Ron Mottl Field. Time locally 5:16. It's getting later on in the day. It's been a long day at the office, though, once again. Well,
he's showing bunt.
Runner goes, and he pulls back and swings.
Oh, nice catch in right field.
Could be a double play, and it will just not be. The hit and run looked good off the bat, but in the end, it was nearly catastrophic.
Almost a catch and throw double play from the right fielder. Made a very good toss there. Shuttleworth?
Indeed.
Yeah, very good play.
Nate Hill would have some explaining to do over at first.
Yeah. What were you doing so far away?
But 2 down now, as that'll bring in Brock Miller. And that pitch is just dropped behind the plate.
Yeah, but he did keep it in front of him.
That's the key right now. But after a 4-pitch walk to begin the frame, Edison's defense has locked in, and they have gotten a few nice outs.
They have.
The 1-0 there for a strike.
Outside corner.
Just given where we are in the game, you cannot make a base running mistake.
No. You can't make an error right now.
I was about to say, just no mistakes in general.
Yeah.
Runner goes on the 1-1. That pitch is inside, and he might get 2 for the price of 1. Hill is surely going to try. He will cruise, and he is in at third.
Fascinating. The catcher faked a throw. Raker faked a throw to third and kept it. I don't know what he was thinking, but there was no trailing runner.
But now you have an insurance run over at third.
Yeah. Sadly, though, there are 2 outs. We still need a hit or another mistake from the mound.
But that's how you make things happen.
Yep. And Tricey is excellent at that.
The 2-1 off the plate for ball 3.
Good eye, good eye.
In the on-deck circle after Miller returns to Jackson Bowles, so maybe no one better. And now we're full.
He had a good cut at that.
We can still feel it outside. It is still a brutally cold day. And you got to give these guys credit for battling the way they have amid all this cold.
They're fighting the other team and the elements.
Payoff pitch. It is low for ball 4. Edison thought the inning was over, but Tricey extends it.
That was a low pitch.
And now a chance for Jackson Bowles with runners at the corners. How do you suggest he plays it?
Well, I'll suggest this. I think we're going to see Miller running at some point in this count.
I would agree.
I don't know. Bowles is obviously going to swing away with 2 outs, but they're going to try to do something to induce a wild pitch or a passed ball. Get another run in.
Only 3 hits today for Tri-C. And that was the ideal play. Miller takes off.
Yeah, there he is.
You saw the vision.
Yeah.
But now 2 runners in scoring position. This becomes even more important for Jackson Bowles.
But that just creates so many more opportunities. That eliminates the force. And it also then opens up the whole right side, basically, for Bowles.
And it opens up, depending on how you play a pass ball, a chance to do double trouble.
Yes, it still is a problem.
And right now, you just need to find a strike. After Bowles, it goes to Yanmaz, who, again, today has driven into, and this season, when he has been asked to step up, he has done so quite well.
Yeah. And Wills is having a hard time finding home plate.
The 2-0 Bowles, a good shot, and it's going to be down in left field. 1 run will score. Miller will take the turn, and he is in there. It's a 2 RBI single for Jackson Bowles, and that'll be a big insurance swing for Tri-C. Make it 6-3 Toms.
That was a solid hit to the opposite field. He knew exactly what he was doing at the plate. Excellent batsmanship by Bowles.
You talk about a leader on and off the field. There he is at first base. No matter where he is in a season, dealing with injuries, having a great game, having a bad game, he steps up in the big moments. He always has.
He wants those big moments.
Just ask the Federal League. They were not a big fan of Mr. Bowles at Glen Oak.
Yeah. Did want him at the plate when the game was on the line.
And I'm sure Dylan Lohr could attest to that in the dugouts.
Yeah.
Played for Massillon Jackson, while, of course, Bowles played for good old Glen Oak, along with a former player from Tri-C and John Birchler. He is now coaching with Bryce this summer, so interesting to see how that duo works. 2 great pitchers from Glen Oak in their prime. A 1-0 to Yanmaz hits the outer edge.
So these 2 teams have combined to score 9 runs on 6 hits. Just think about that one for a minute.
It's a cold day. That's how you get the job done.
Yeah.
The scorebook does not discriminate between hits and unorganic runs. A hit's a hit, a run's a run. Anything, just you take it at face value. Runner goes here. The throw down is not in time. And JB will snatch seconds.
Second baseman made a good job of just coming up with that ball.
Count now 2-1 on Yanmaz. Once again, we've said it a few times. Ashland is going to get one heck of a player in Jackson Bowles.
One smart player, too.
Him and Diddy both are 2 of the smartest players on this roster.
And a hit here could add an insurance run.
And as things stand, Yanmaz just needs to be patient,
Yep.
and it'll turn over to Trobenter.
Yep.
What a big opportunity for him, too.
Yeah, 3-1 is just, it's got to be almost right down Broadway, in my mind, before I'd swing.
Has to be half decent.
Yeah.
Bowles goes here. It's fouled away. Potentially the hit and run was put on.
It was.
Count out full. I think because he went there, you do not see Jackson in action on the payoff pitch.
Probably not. Probably not.
Unless you have a good enough jump, then you do. Otherwise, you cannot risk a third out after getting the walk.
Neither the shortstop nor the second baseman are trying to hold him.
Payoff pitch. It is wide for ball 4.
Doesn't matter.
Yanmaz will extend the inning. And now A.J. Trobenter has a chance to do some big damage. But again, Zalen Yanmaz, a good response today. A rough day at the office on Friday. He has fixed things today.
Yeah.
And he is giving maybe the best player this weekend, outside of course, the home runs, a chance to do damage.
Are we going to see another change? I wonder.
I mean, you could here. It's a tough call.
Yeah.
You don't want to bring him out of the game after 2/3 of work here, but you factor in that he pitched earlier today.
He's
you
gone.
get the decision, yes.
He's gone.
I think if he didn't pitch earlier, you keep him in.
Yeah.
And I think that is why they're going to make the change. Here comes the pitching change. A new pitcher will warm up, and I think we know the song that's going to be in the queue here. What do we think?
The song? I think it's Burke Lillard who's coming in to pitch.
Burke Lillard coming on the mound, and
Yeah.
he'll be greeted by some very, very interesting music when we return.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
Burke Lillard is ready to taste the biscuit in the bottom of the fifth inning. A really good song choice. You know what, John? I love it.
I hate to say it. It's a little bit past me, but it is funny. That's for sure.
Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
Yeah, I
Honey
think
sauce?
she's talking about more than food.
He said the silent part out loud.
What silent part?
But back to the action we go. 2 on, 2 down for A.J. Trobenter.
Who wants to cause more damage here?
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
Of course, you want a big swing from Trobenter, but if he can get another RBI single, that does a job. You want insurance. You're already up by 3. Anything helps. The 1-0, Trobenter, a fly ball sent into left field barely. Now in foul territory. It is caught, and the side is retired.
Duger wanted to make sure he caught it. He almost down to one knee as he grabbed that ball.
Rather safe than sorry from Duggar's standpoint. Over at third. To the 6th we go. 6-3 your score.
And 6 is the magic word now. 6 outs remaining.
6 outs remaining when we return.
Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
John, as you said, 6 outs away from getting the job done as we enter the top of the 6th inning. 6-3 your score. And from here on out, the goal for Keegan Gilbride, a complete game.
Complete game, quality pitches, and trust your defense.
Speaking of quality, right on cue.
Yeah, trust your defense.
One of the best defenses in the conference. And, of course, after today, you are on top of the OCCAC entering the final 6 games. You have 2 more to play in comparison to Bryan and Stratton. You take care of business Monday, then it's a really good series coming up as this ball is going to be caught by Miller over at third.
2 pitches, 1 out. That was a designated hitter who just made his last at bat against Cuyahoga Community College today. Raker.
Depending on how it goes, of course, which you
That's
never
my
know.
prediction.
1 up, 1 down on 2 pitches. You talk about efficiency, it doesn't really get much better than that.
Nope.
Except, of course, for the smart aleck response of 1 pitch, 1 out.
1 pitch, 1 out. That would be nice right now.
That's what Gilbride wants to force here from Raker, the catcher. But he'll take strike 1. Again, the first pitch strikes are so important. We see with KSU Tulsa, their chant every time is first pitch strike.
I think every inning except the one he gave up the runs, he's had like at least 2, maybe 3 first pitch strikes to the batters.
At least.
Yeah.
The 0-1, a good swing but foul.
So he's ahead 0-2. Again, good pitchers get ahead of the batters like that.
You want a crazy stat?
Yeah.
Currently, Keegan Gilbride has a 2-hitter with 3 runs allowed.
Oh, my goodness. That is a crazy stat.
And 2 earned runs because both of those runs were earned. But then, wait, but it was on an error they scored. It could
One
be
earned
one.
run.
Yes,
Yeah,
one
yeah.
of those is earned.
Yeah.
So weird nuance with their earned on the bases but unearned and actually scoring.
Mm-hmm. And in that
Grounder over towards third again. It's Brock Miller. He throws across, and it is in time for out number 2.
in that category that the pitching staffs look at the most, that walks and hits per innings pitched, he's being well under 1 for today.
And that's huge.
Yeah.
So far defensively this inning, it has been Brock Miller's inning. And for him, it's a big confidence booster. And going back to your little counter, John, we're 4 away.
Yep. And here's the player we both like to pronounce differently. Duger at third base. Number 3 hitter today.
Oh,
what a curve. Oh, my word.
I love how it went silent. I just heard taste the biscuits.
Taste the biscuit.
Just absolute silence up here. And then as he throws just randomly in there. Is that the baseball equivalent here at Tri-C of That's My Man? It could be. The 0-1 misses in the dirt to even things up.
Yeah, a little low and outside.
Has social media ruined sports to an extent?
Let's hope not.
Has it ruined our brains? Yes.
Well,
That we know for sure.
some people's.
Okay. The 1-1. Good swing. Right to Yanmaz. He says, thank you very much. The side is retired.
3 up, 3 down, 3 outs left.
Exactly what the doctor ordered for the Tri-C defense. When we return, it is going to be the top of the order. Ross, Bortnick, and Hill for the tops.
Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
A good time in the Tri-C dugout today. They are enjoying life, up 6-3 on Edison State. And going back to what we heard earlier, now in first place altogether in the conference. We've said it a bunch today, but that is the big talking point right now.
A lot of little things in this game. Like you said, they went into the game knowing they were in first place. They knew that if they would win, they would maintain first place and do a 4-zip sweep of Edison. And with Keegan on the mound, the Gilbride holding the ball, you knew your odds were really good. But at this point, we're well in control of what's going to happen.
Good grounder from Ross to get things going, but handled nicely. And there is out number 1 on 1 pitch. That's what Shannon brings to the table.
Yep, Burke Lillard is in his second inning of work now, and I think he'll finish the game unless he completely falls apart or something. But I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah.
If he completely falls apart, this game might be over.
That's right, because of the 10-run rule.
Now Braden Bortnick steps in. But you look at Tri-C today, coming out here in the cold and playing the way they did after playing yesterday.
Right.
It's good.
And coming back, because Edison had battled back to tie this game. So you want resilience in a team, and you got that here.
And, of course, you had that 6-run inning in game number 1, which was vital.
Yeah.
But from here on out, you're playing, with the exception of Lakeland, playoff teams.
Yep.
Unless Brian and Stratton somehow finds... I don't even know if it's possible for them not to make the playoffs, as that ball is just past Shannon. Bortnick, he might get on 2, but he is going to stay put at 1. There it is.
Yeah, when you're ahead by 3 runs, there's no don't take any unnecessary risks, especially when you got people coming up behind you that hit the way we do.
Now Nate Hill will step in for the Tops. But going back to my point, Brian and Stratton, I believe, is a guaranteed playoff team at this point. So is Tri-C.
Yep.
It's just a matter of where
it's
are they going
seedings.
to. Yes.
Yeah. Seedings and placements.
Well, you have to understand after Monday, you're not playing really bad opponents. You're playing teams that did enough in the season to extend theirs.
Yeah.
And, of course, once you actually make it to the tournament, last year you saw Mid-Michigan as a 7 seed come in here and play some really exciting ball in Game 2.
Yep.
Now, Game number 3 was completely out of hand for them as they ran out of pitching.
Yeah.
And again, as we predict, Brian and Stratton will be the 8 seed going to Kellogg, assuming that Tri-C is able to win the conference. If not, Brian and Stratton at best is going to be a 4. Runner goes here, pitch is low, throw down.
No throw.
Not going to happen.
He couldn't get the handle on it.
And he is easily in at second base. No contest whatsoever.
I think Tyler Raker's ordering a hot tub on the bus back to Pequot today.
Good. Now sits at 2-0. And Hill will chop it foul. Looking ahead to our broadcast schedule next week. Monday right now is TBD. Most likely Alliance versus Massillon softball. On Tuesday and Wednesday, Alliance Minerva baseball. Both at 5. Tuesday is at Alliance. Wednesday is at Minerva. And as of right now, Thursday, Holy Name, Avon Lake baseball, 6:30 p.m. right here at Ron Mottl. Friday, 5 and 7:30. Tri-C again. They take on Brian and Stratton. And Saturday next week is TBD, as we really have no clue. A lot of different places we can be. Lillard battling here.
Yeah, Tri-C and Brian Stratton for some type of marbles. Like you said, a seeding in the playoffs, perhaps.
Count out full 3-2. But winning the conference is big.
OCCAC title, yeah.
And from Stratton's standpoint, you take down a team who went undefeated in the conference last year.
Yeah.
That's a big thing for recruiting. Here's the payoff pitch, and it is ball 4. So for the second consecutive at-bat, Nate Hill will walk. And that'll bring up Vinny Gallagher. But 2 runners on, 1 down. This is where you want insurance, again.
Yep. Maybe not the 10-run rule, but it wouldn't hurt. Get the 5, so that way you don't have to worry about a grand slam or something like that, changing the whole outcome of the game.
I would agree. Just something to make it more convincing.
Yeah. And also you want to execute well when you got 2 runners on and only one out.
And to your grand slam points, you would have their big home run hitter in Parker Shannon in the on-deck circle at the first time of asking for a grand slam.
Yeah.
He would be the 5th hitter of the inning.
So it's possible.
You just don't want to see your offense again in the bottom of the 7th inning. And from what we saw on Tuesday, you don't want to see your defense in the top of the 7th inning. You want to get out of here 13-3. And it is still possible. The 0-1 Gallagher, fly ball left side.
Out of play.
Well, foul.
Yeah, foul, but not out of play, but that would take a heck of a run to get there.
Well out of reach. Kind of sits at 0-2 on Gallagher. And after Vinny, it'll turn over to Diddy Farrell. Once again, it is great to see him back in the lineup today. 2-strike count on Gallagher. And he is backed out.
Yeah, think about this. Gallagher, Farrell, Miller, Bowles. Would you like to be facing those batters?
No. I'm packing on my tent and I'm going home. Really, any spot in this lineup, you don't want to face these guys. Lillard's 1-2. Gallagher a drive into right field, and it is going to get down. A beautiful swing, and that'll load up the bases.
And by the way, that was intentional. The coach was just, hold up, hold up, hold up. He's not going to take any chances now. I think he likes bases loaded with one out.
For Tri-C, hit number 5 today. Not too many hits in game number 2, as you've mentioned.
Yeah.
7 hits, 9 combined runs. But a chance for Diddy Farrell to do some really big damage. Entering play today, Diddy, a really solid average at .415.
Yeah. And I don't think there's going to be anything fancy here. This is just go ahead and hit for the hits.
And Farrell a drive into left field.
Uh-oh.
Could it get down? And it is going to be caught by the shortstop. A nice job. They will throw home.
Way
it zips
offline,
wide
way
right.
Yeah.
But that'll drive in Bortnick.
Might not have been the best thing for the shortstop to make that catch because he was backpedaling. He was not in a position to turn around and make a solid throw in the right direction.
That's when you make the catch, you get the second outs, and from there you work.
Yeah. If the left fielder had called him off and made the catch, it might have been a better opportunity at the plate because it wasn't that deep. But that's the way it happened.
Runners remain at first and second for Brock Miller now. 7-3, Tri-C up by 4. And the first pitch is in the dirt. Next inning for Edison, it is going to be, depending on who they bring, and I believe it is going to be DeHart, Shutterworth, and Jackson. 6, 7, and 8 due up. But of course, they could do some offensive changes.
Nice pitch.
Going back to it, would you expect any offensive moves?
No. I know. At this point, I'd be bringing any unless a couple of those runners get on, then we might see something.
A 1-1 on the outer edge for strike 2.
Or Keegan puts 1-2 down and then they bring in somebody else. The last at bat. That's the type of situation.
I think Keegan would definitely appreciate a start like that.
Yeah.
1-2 the count. Willard taking his time. And Miller will foul it off. Could be playable, but it will get down. Good effort there from DeHart to try and track it down. And we still don't know if Keegan is officially coming back in. I assume he is. I'd be shocked if he wasn't.
I've not seen anybody in the bullpen active.
I think from the start, the goal was always to let him finish the game.
Yeah. Now, Hill's active. He's doing a lot of dancing there off of second base between second and third.
The 1-2 Miller down the right field line could be playable. And it is going to be foul. Well, foul.
Yeah.
But if he snuck it down the line, that was extra bases and 2 runs would score. We've seen some good swings today, but we really haven't seen that one big, hey, this is the one hit we're all going to remember for the rest of the week.
Not been a wallop. A lot of good swings, but not a wallop.
It's been timely hitting and just pedestrian baseball.
Yeah. Winning games 90 feet at a time.
It works for this team. The 1-2, Miller again fouls it off.
I almost think that was a defensive swing. He thought that might have been called strike 3, and I can foul that one off. And it's a good battle right now.
Now, heading in, did you expect to see a home run today?
Coming because of the weather, no.
Okay.
It was just my gut. But
based on yesterday, I was kind of expecting at least one.
Yeah.
The 1-2, Miller, a good shot down the right field line. This time it is fair. 1 run will come around to score. It is Hill. And cruising into third is run number 9. Gallagher now stands over at third. It's an RBI single for Brock Miller.
Now 8-3. The Top's up by 5.
And that's a great number.
Exactly where they want to be.
Yeah.
And I think they know that they can get a little bit more than that.
Now here comes Jackson Bowles. He is somebody who can deliver that more. Swing and a miss, cuts right over, and Miller will cruise in a second.
Well, he just tried to give you that home run, that is.
He wants it. He
Yeah.
came close on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Just hit it off the right field wall.
And a base hit here could score 2 more.
It should. But of course, it depends on depth.
Yep.
The 0-1 in the dirt and blocked. Going back to it, a pass ball brings in 1.
One thing I say about Lillard, he's been a more consistent pitcher. He's not been wild.
Has to keep it that way, though. Lillard's 1-1. Swing and a miss again, pulling off. But you can tell that's one of those home run swings. As well, time locally 5:45. So nearly at the 5-hour mark of the doubleheader. Here's the 1-2. Bowles underneath it, skies it off into left field.
Trouble if it's fair.
And it's going to get down foul. You said it perfectly. If that was fair, absolute trouble out there.
Yeah. It was kind of like that no man's land where you had the left fielder and the third baseman and the shortstop all converging on it, but it's going to land in between them all.
And on Tri-C's end, that is big.
Yeah, and remember, we know that field is wet out there.
So you've seen the slippage a couple of times.
Yeah, the footing isn't its best.
Count it 1-2. Jackson Bowles trying to drive in a pair. And he will take high. Count now 2 balls, 2 strikes on JB. If he keeps the inning going, Yanmaz has his chance, and after him, Trobenter. Jackson, the 7th hitter of the inning for Tri-C. Here's the 2-2. He will take ball 3. A good take at that. One of those fringe calls again that you just have to have the more patient approach. A walk here loads up the bases. Base knock brings in 2. And a walk will load up the bases. So walk number 2 today for Jackson Bowles.
And again, that 10-run rule is still within the realm of possibility.
Not impossible right now.
Yeah.
But you're not right now at a point where you can make a change pitching-wise. I think you're going to go out here and just kind of keep it the way it is.
Oh, yeah. You need 1 out to get out of the inning. So, and again, with the bases loaded, a ground ball should get you that out.
But for Zalen Yanmaz, he is thinking a lot more than just ending the inning here.
Oh, yeah. Great opportunity for him.
A chance to really show what he can do. Ground ball
Nice.
up the middle, has a chance to get through. It will not. The throw to 1 is wide.
Run
He is
scores.
safe.
Yeah.
He does his job. He brings in a run. And that'll make it 9-3 Tri-C.
Yeah, kudos to the shortstop for making a try on the play, but that was like a seeing eye ground ball right up the middle, right perfectly placed.
A.J. Trobenter. It's his turn again. And you're at the point where a grand slam walks it off.
A grand slam would be a walk-off.
Tri-C up by 6, the winning run in the batter's box now. And I think Lillard understands that quite well. And Trobenter, he will roll over towards first, and the inning is over. He had the right idea, but in the end, the defense able to make a play courtesy of DeHart. When we return, DeHart leads it off, followed by Shuttleworth and Jackson. Gilbride, 3 outs to go on the mound when we return in the top of the 7th.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238 3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
One final score update from Solon Community Park in the bottom of the 6th inning. 10-5 your score. Bryan and Stratton College on top of Lakeland. Even a split there. It is a job done in favor of Tri-C, but that favor is going to go unrepaid on Monday if Tri-C has anything to say about it.
Absolutely.
Keegan Gilbride a chance to nail it down, as we've been talking about, 3 outs away. And it'll be DeHart leading things off for Edison State.
Yeah, DeHart was a substitute into the game in the DH spot and then moved over to first base defensively for the Chargers.
The first pitch he sees is hitting a clear strike from Gilbride.
Gilbride looks very crisp and sharp right now.
2 hits allowed, 2 errors from his, 1 error from his defense. And on top of that, 3 punch-outs. He has been quite solid altogether. The 0-1, wave and a miss. Could this be a strikeout inning?
DeHart did not look good on that pitch.
That's what he does. He makes hitters look silly.
Yeah.
And that's why he is such a threat. Count sits at 0-2. Gilbride in search of his 4th strikeout today. And the surge, it will end there.
Got it.
1 down.
Tried to check his swing and he went too far.
Now 2 outs away from getting the sweep. And now that'll bring in Shuttleworth, the right fielder. 2 ground outs, both to Bortnick at short. And Bortnick has been really impressive today.
And that's one thing about Keegan. He trusts his defense to the nth degree. He's not afraid to throw a low pitch and let the ball get hit, knowing who's behind him.
Almost. Pitch,
almost.
In there. But that's what makes this defense so dangerous.
Yeah.
All the pitchers, they have full trust in this defense.
Yep.
And when they play clean, it is nearly impossible to find a weak spot. The 1-0 to the backstop.
That might have been the worst pitch he's thrown today.
I think in general, the worst pitch that Tri-C has thrown.
Yeah.
And I mean, it says a lot that it's taken this long.
Yeah, we're in the 7th inning in the second game of a doubleheader, and that's the first time I think something's hit all the way to the backstop.
And speaking of that as well, A.J. Trobenter playing as long as he has.
Oh, yeah.
Inspiring. A 2-0 fouled back. He's now in the mix to be one of the catchers going forward.
Absolutely. Well, for sure, if there was an injury, there'd be no doubt in anybody's mind you could put him in and not lose much. Absolutely.
And after this year, you lose your other 3 catchers.
Yep.
So pretty much it's going to be
your
the
guy
Tro
next
show.
year. Yep.
Of course, depending on who you bring in. The 2-1.
Oh, just off.
You go back to it. I mean, Nate Hill, who has been your guy since Diddy got hurt, he was a transfer.
Yep.
Depends on who you bring in, and the portal, I'm sure, is going to be very active again in favor of Tri-C. Just depends on who they want to try and bring in. The 3-1. There for strike 2. And you keep in mind, at one point, there was a pitcher who was coming from Ohio State committed to Tri-C.
Lost
Blosser out of Avon Lake. So they can attract the big names. And they have. Full count 3-2. Gilbride's payoff pitch. It is off the plate for ball 4.
Is that the second walk today? Third walk today.
Gilbride's first.
First, okay.
Couple
that's
hard
right.
90s.
That's right. Hard 90s to Shannon. That's what I was confusing with the walk. Yeah.
And that'll bring up Josiah Jackson, the left fielder. Double play ball ends the game. And I'm sure Tri-C wants that, knowing they have a quick, less than 48-hour turnaround to play Lakeland.
Nice
First pitch
pitch.
there for strike one.
Again, consistent with Keegan. 9 batters out of 10, you're going to see a first pitch strike.
I think that's consistent about this entire staff.
Yeah, the whole staff, but I mean the mark of an excellent pitcher right there.
The 0-1 again there
Look
again.
at that.
Just continues to dial it up.
I look for a curve right now.
Curve or high heat?
Could be high heat, but I think it's going to be at the curve toward the outside part.
I would expect something off the plate.
Yeah.
Kilbride
That's where
takes
set
his
up.
pause. It's low, a grounder off towards the right side. Could be trouble. Yanmez, though, takes the 1-1.
Good call.
And gets it.
Good call by Yemnes to get the sure out at first base.
Of course, every single time, and, well, every single coach will tell you, you get the surefire out.
Yeah. When you're ahead by 6 runs and you're in the middle of the last inning, you want to get that sure out.
And Edison State is down to their final out. It is Cale Starks, the second baseman. The last man to try and do some damage potentially.
Yeah, number 9 hitter.
And he needs a hit or something to keep the game going. Fly ball sent into right field. It's for Jackson Bowles. He is underneath it, and that will do it.
And that's the ball game.
Jackson Bowles gets the game-sealing play, and Tri-C will win this one 9-3 your final. And the Tops, after a full-on 4-0 sweep of Edison State, will stand alone atop of the conference.
And this sweep belongs.
Look at them in the outfield. They're loving it out there.
Yep. They're having a ball.
And they're going to make their way in. Those outfielders today, Jameer Russ, Diddy Farrell, and Jackson Bowles, along with Nash Dreger, all played their role and then some for the Tops.
And there's quite a celebration going on around the pitcher's mound and toward the Tri-C dugout.
Definition of a team win all the way around. This Tri-C team, a dangerous bunch going forward. Now quarter centurions on the year as they win their 25th game all the way around. When we return, we will announce our player of the game presented by SmeeSports along with CrossFit Strongsville as you are watching college baseball on SmeeSports.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
You can see them on your screen. Tri-C enjoying themselves after 2 hard-fought victories today. 7-1 and 9-3 your finals. As we toss it back upstairs, I am Nathan Smee. Alongside me today, John Kersey, your CrossFit Strongsville player of the game for game number 2. We're doubling it up on pitchers. It's Keegan Gilbride.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. What did you say? He had 1 earned run?
1 earned run, a 2-hitter, a complete game. He was the ace today.
Yeah.
He is exactly what you expect when you hear the ace tag. All that you can ask of your guy to do.
Yeah, and again, that statistic, WHIP, walks and hits per innings pitched, I'm sure his number was well below 1. There were at least 2 or 3 innings where there was nobody on base at all. And that's because he's just so precise with his control. He's so good in terms of his location on his pitches, and he makes batters look foolish.
And that's what he brings to the table. He always has for this Tri-C team. We saw it last year. We're seeing it again this year. He is a stud, and well, the players are gone, but look on the field. Who is here now?
Look at that.
The Seagulls are flying around. They know Topps Ball's electric.
They must like the music too.
I mean, they are free birds after all, as you see them right there.
Absolutely. They're Leonard Skinner fans to boot.
Don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. But your closing thoughts here on Tri-C, as again, we're going to toss it back to them. They're loving it in there.
Well, first off, this is a powerful team. Offensively, defensively, well coached, well practiced. You can see just the fundamentals are so sound and so great. So it's just a joy to watch these guys. And Nate, it's also a joy to work with you. You're really good at what you do. And, you asked me yesterday, could I come in there? The other people, they said, oh, forget it. But you said, Nate, I got to come and help. So I'm really glad to be here.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
As always.
Yeah.
But this Tri-C team, a dangerous bunch heading into the tournament in a few weeks' time. Nobody wants to see the Tops on their schedule. To stay up to date on all the games that we are covering, follow SmeeSports on Instagram and TikTok, SmeeSports LLC on Facebook and LinkedIn, and SmeeFest 2024 on Twitter. As well, go down below and subscribe while there is no added cost. It greatly helps out all that we do here at SmeeSports as we cover the best of the Cleveland and Stark County areas. As well, information is on your screen as to how you can become an advertiser with us. Well, that'll wrap up our coverage today from Ron Mottl Field. John, as well, congratulations on your retirement.
Well, thank you.
4 more classes in person to go, but again, who's counting?
I'm not counting. Actually, I am.
Still have the summer, of course, but thank you for all you've done here at Tri-C. It's been a blast to work with you.
It's been great to work with you, too.
It's been a blast today for Tri-C, atop of the OCCAC by themselves, thanks to Lakeland, who
Go
they have
Tops.
to play on Monday. But for John Kersey, I am Nathan Smee saying so long from Ron Mottl Field, and we will see you again next time. This has been College Baseball on SmeeSports.